When too much work bogs you down, Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where AI core.
Warning, the stream you are about to see is a work of fiction. We will be playing characters, making our jokes, and having our own fun. We will be using language that's not suitable for all audiences. User discretion is advised.
Now,
Me, hey,
can't we just all be family?
hello you.
Oh, didn't that day?
You heard laugh when I picked Robin.
I want your secrets. I want your stories.
I want your stories, and I'm gonna share with you mine.
Sure.
Share me.
Sure. God damn it, now I need to cosplay that.
Share me.
I'm Irish enough to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a word.
Alright. You ready?
Pick for Robin Queen.
I'm ready whenever you are, my guy.
Pick for Robin Queen.
Right over there.
I'm just going Mitsubishi Cloud.
I picked his feet. I would have picked his body, but wouldn't pick the feet. Wow. They got that song in my head again. Fuck you.
Don't stop singing that song. Team with us. Alright, so last we left off, we were ambushed by 3 wolves. Noel were found immediately. And
I
then
was cooked. He jumped me for my phones.
and then you guys very swiftly and carefully executed out all of the wolves, not even allowing the one wolf to flee as it tried. Then you begin to travel on your way.
Hello?
Sorry, I was making sure that the music was playing. Sorry about that.
That was quiet. I didn't know if I disconnected.
No, you're good. Sorry about that. You guys finish the combat and you kind of dust yourselves off and look at each other. And the mercenary just kind of gives you a gesture with his arm. Begins to walk down the trail again.
Yes, Mr. Mood. So, I reckon I'm gonna look at Elliot. What's your character's name again? Noel. Noel. So I guess I'm gonna look over at Noel and stuff. Hey there, pal. How you feeling? Feeling alright?
Oh, just fine and dandy, except my arm almost got ripped off. Jesus.
Well, I tried to warn you not to go in all willy-nilly.
Are you guys walking and talking, or are you
Literally.
just standing there and talking?
Sorry, what?
I was asking if you guys were walking and talking, or if you were just standing there and talking.
I would say probably like a brief second of like group gathering, and then we follow behind Mr. Moody Boy.
Okie dokie.
Mr. Wink.
Alright. Anyway, so as you guys are walking, you guys were making conversation. Okay. What were you saying to him again? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not taking. Alright, so I'm gonna look at Noel.
You get my mic. Go on.
Now, what do you reckon we're getting from this fellow working?
Hopefully the performance of a lifetime. I always knew that showbiz would get me torn apart, but I didn't think it literally.
I mean, to be fair, we're just an aid by the Dave Spotters.
I didn't catch that last
We're
part.
almost getting to the part in. Elliot, you're muted. Maybe I'm muted.
No, I can hear you.
My AirPods just died. Why did it mute me?
Oh. Probably 'cause your AirPods just died.
Also, yeah, sorry, no laugh track this time unless someone else would gracefully supply it.
I will supply or one of us will supply a laugh track if need be. Wait, hold on, why not? You can, in the chat, you can go to your sound bar, and where is it? Oh no, my bad, we have... am I quiet? I'm sorry. That's clapping, it's not the one I wanted. I don't think we have the laugh track. Darn it, that's fine. Anyway. It happens. Oh, I know what we do have.
Is that a
Hello, young man.
was that a one from sessions old?
Oh, it's okay. It'll come back. Alright, anyway, so you guys are walking through the forest, and as you are walking, making quiet conversation between the two of you, it becomes very apparent to you that the sounds of birds and other, like, smaller wildlife, it isn't there like it normally is. You do hear like the rustling of like animals, but you don't hear like the normal sound of tweeting birds and rustling squirrels and stuff like
Alright, so you're kind of choppy on that.
Oh.
Essentially, we see like countryside. It's like kind of off, I guess.
Well, I will say at the moment you guys are in pretty dense forest, and you're like the only light that isn't coming from anywhere else would be the above you, like direct above you. So say like, what time did I say it was? It was like 8.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Time is nothing but a construct. Just say the sun is rising above the horizon.
I was to say, yeah,
What's
never
that?
mind. Yeah,
God damn it, this isn't meant to be answered in character, god damn it.
I was saying-
No, I would say probably like 8 o'clock.
yeah, I was just, I'm pretty
that
sure I
wasn't in
said it was 8
character.
o'clock, but
I'm
since you guys have
kidding.
traveled, we'll say that it's noon now.
I'm in character, I'm just fucking crazy.
Yeah, so you realize, like, as it becomes noon, that the sun is directly above you, and you can see, you know, around you that the forest is pretty dense, and that there's not like smaller birds. Anytime that a bird does fly overhead of you and through the sun's path, can you still hear me, Elliot? Oh my god, this guy. Hello? Oh my god, my mic cut out on them. What the fuck is going on?
Down, I said, young man.
Hello?
Yourself off the ground and
Dude,
just, young man.
what the heck is going on? Now we're having just technical difficulties as far as I can tell. Yeah, they can't hear me, but you guys can. And I just realized
I
that.
tried looking for it last time. It
One
didn't.
second.
I found a video, but it didn't really sound very recognizable. So
I'm
I
just
guess
gonna
I'm just
do. Alright, give it a second.
did the YMCA
Can you
piss
hear me
off that
now?
much?
No, I'm trying to figure out if my mic's fucked or something. Alright,
Chase?
I'm here. Oh my
Chase?
goodness.
What
Is this
happened?
it? Can you hear me out of this one? Hello?
What happened? Chase?
I don't know, my mic's being silly.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, sort of. Very fun.
I'm trying to figure out which mic it is now. Gosh darn it.
You know, I really just need to buy the bigger that fucking Microsoft TikTok shop.
What's Microsoft? What's on Microsoft TikTok shop?
Testing,
No, just
testing.
mic. So
Okay, that's being
I was on
silly.
TikTok and I keep seeing this like, you know, it's not a handheld mic
Oh,
per se,
maybe
but it's
because
a
of the
mic
fact
you
that I'm
plug in,
using
like, your
it through the
computer or some
stream.
shit.
Oh, I
Or
can
like
just.
your gaming computer, and it's got like a pop screen, and it's only like $30, so I'm
Okay,
like
can you
60,
hear me
70.
now?
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay. That at least. How well can you?
better than before, so yeah.
Okay, well, because of the fact that the other one that I was trying to use is just not letting me. But the idea is that, like, it's letting me use it through the stream. It's weird. Are you guys listening? Or are you guys... Yeah. Oh, that was the... That's it. I'm trying to figure out why this mic isn't working for some reason.
Add
The heck?
duration cantrip components VSM spell save DC 28. What?
Let go your cat stuffers, roll up your cool garments, and attacks and shoots fly.
What? Let's see if this recorded. My technical difficulties.
I forgot I randomly typed in the chat on Roll20 Paka.
Dude.
What incarnation was that?
You ever going to the Drake Mountains? Fucking. Does that mean you have to start bumping Drake while we're through the mountains?
I don't understand why it's being like this.
She said, "Do you love me?" I tell her.
I'm sorry.
God dang it.
50, they even got it tatted on me. 81, we get the credit to the party. And you know me. Turn the 02 to the 03. Oh, sorry.
What the fuck is going on? That's not it.
PTSD. What the fuck, the big three? Nigga, this just bit me.
No.
Fuck, I gotta go back and listen. I gotta go back and listen to all the Drake Kendrick beef songs. They were fire.
Dude,
Say Drake.
what the fuck? Why is it not? Alright, is it gonna let me do it now?
Fuck me.
Oh my goodness. What the
It's divine, I think it's party.
I have no idea why I'm having such issues with Discord.
That's the basics.
Man, you have been beaten by a wet. Got one your sister, so as your girlfriend has twin sisters, you got to just fuck your dad.
I'm too busy fantasizing about lying you down on your stomach, tooting your ass up.
Oh my god. Why is it being up?
Toot your little ass. There's a stream. I can connect to the stream now.
Oh god. Oh, there we go. Alright. Now that that's back on. Okay, did I figure it out? Hello? Can you hear me now?
Show me the way to go home. Everybody.
Oh my god.
Tired and I want to go to bed.
Alright, this might...
wanna go to bed.
Where's the other one? Okay.
Yes,
Can you hear me now?
Hear you.
Logan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can hear me now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, God dang it. I don't know what the
Yeah,
heck
fair.
happened
Thank
with
you,
my
Yes, sir.
audio
Thank you,
mics
sir.
just did not want to work for some reason. Alright, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the idea is that, like, as you guys are traveling, you realize that the normal, like, wildlife noises that you would hear from small birds and, like, stuff like that is just not there. And any time that a bird does fly over, it, like, almost blots out the sun when it flies over. You're also surrounded by, like, thick, dense forest. I should clarify. And then you're on a dirt path, obviously.
No. No. Yeah, you know what's anything weird about this one area?
What was that?
Said, you know what's anything weird about this area? I mean, think about it. Well, think about it, man. We've been traveling down this here path for how long now? We ain't heard so much one single wind. Ain't that weird?
The escort kind of, like, slows down to keep pace with you, so you're all in a group now. And he, like, turns to look at you, obviously. And he's like, the reasons there's recently an issue, plague of some sort kind of swept through and just caused any, like, non-violent animal, it seems anyway, to just die off completely. So we're left with just highly aggressive birds and wolves and all sorts of wildlife and shit. We're not doing great. And so then we have people like me and several others to deal with that kind of situation.
Alright. So what you're telling me is any animal we see might want to kill us?
Yes. Might is a strong word to use because it's almost definite, yeah.
Oh, great. As if getting jumped by one furious furry fast wasn't fun enough.
I reckon this is gonna be all sure.
Honestly, you're gonna want to go and gear up, but first, is there any questions you got about the town we're going to?
Well, I mean, nothing that comes to mind immediately. How badly was this town affected by this here plague?
Well, not as terribly as I personally expected, but they did convert the local cemetery into a farm. They like, I don't know, my guess is that they thought the idea is that, you know, dead bodies would work as fertilizer, and so they could just use that as fertilizer to make the crops grow better. I'm honestly not sure.
Well, I can speak from my past. Dead bodies, good fertilizer. No question.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, I didn't understand a word you just said.
Oh, I said, well, I mean, that checks out. I can speak from experience as to tell you that dead bodies do make good fertilizer. Don't ask no questions, but they do.
In my line of work, we don't ask questions we don't want answers to, and I don't want to know.
Well, fair enough. I'll do the plate down.
Alright, well, anyway, then if you don't got any questions, I might as well inform you a little bit about the town. Not to leave you guys on empty hands, or so to speak. The idea is that the local lord is obviously Lord Goffer. He's a halfling Lightfoot. They're a family that's run the kingdom for quite some time, honestly, and it's quite admirable of them to have taken the crown over, seeing as that no one else wanted to. It's a lot of responsibility, and like, I don't know, everybody in town just like seemed to be doing what they were doing after the plague and whatnot, and all the cows dying off that weren't aggressive, and all the wildlife going to shit. Like, farming is kind of the only thing that we really do around here. Well, that and the local guild, they send out hunters to go and take out larger monsters or larger creatures in general, that show up and are causing issues of sorts.
Right.
I was gonna say,
But
no, you're all good. There's also the local college. They train a lot of the students in magic arts so that they can defend themselves when they're out and about. A lot of the adventurers also attend, or no, I apologize. That's what we used to call them. Now they're hunters, I think is what the term is. Yeah, hunters. That's what we call them now, I guess.
well, I mean, I reckon needing any assistance on that hunter. I do know a thing or two about catching and killing, so I might be able to help there. But I'm more focused on what this king of yours needs.
I'm gonna be honest, that is above my pay grade. I was hired to go get you and come back safely. Only reason I took the job, he pays well.
Well, I can't argue with that and make a lot of fair points. I reckon we just get on and move on, and I guess my questions will be answered in due time.
I hope that your answers can be answered in due time.
Do whatever.
So how about a quick healing sash? Because as far as I know, I am still bleeding profusely from my neck.
You should.
Shoulder,
Oh,
wherever got it.
I thought we had healed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we took a long rest at the end of the last session.
Yeah, he had. No, it wasn't a long rest. You guys were. You guys used to.
I think that's when I abruptly left because I had to go pick my parents up from the airport. Got it. Okay.
I can't remember what it was. Oh no, you used your gumbo.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gave you one of my homemade healing potions, aka my old stuff, or great grandmama gum and stuff. It does 1d4.
A 1d4 heal. Whoops.
Yeah, and I was gonna say you ate a few, or one, or I think maybe more. I can't remember, but enough to heal you.
To max.
I mean, I don't remember how many he has, and he can always make more, so it's like, that's up to him, not how many he wants to give you and how many he has.
Well,
2d4s will get me to 9 at most.
Well, I was gonna say, I know I have at least 2, and I gave you 1 before we left the town. I gave you 1 now.
That's right. Either way, we'll just say you're at 9.
We're just gonna stay up 9 health for posterity.
Perfect. I'm fine. Alright.
So I got 1, 2d4s, whatever. Okay, I'm no longer bleeding from my neck. Good.
You're all good. Alright, so where was I? Oh, so you said onto the town. So he kind of like understood, and he almost entirely clams up. As you guys approach the end of the trail, you see 2 guards. They are massive beings, for their races. They are stood about 20 feet apart, having a loud but civil discussion about how one of the guards is afraid they might be attacked
The scared one is paranoid, rightfully so. The other is overly relaxed about the whole situation. They stand in front of a 35-foot tall wall and gate. Hold on. Come on. Okay, so it's a Loxodon and a human, so they're both, very muscular, beings. But the Loxodon is obviously incredibly massive comparatively to the human. And the human is shaking there, quaking. He's looking around paranoid. He's darting his eyes every which direction. The Loxodon, however, is completely relaxed. Not paranoid at all. He doesn't seem to really care that, he could be attacked at any moment. And so the human kind of like turns to the other guy and he's like, I don't like this, man. I don't like being on guard duty, what if we could jump? What if wolves come out? Or a warg or something, man? Like, what do we do? Well, obviously, you stab it in the neck. You grab it by its neck, and you stab it in its neck. And he's, like, doing the hand motions.
Dude, okay, so are we like walking up as they're having this conversation?
Yeah, you hear them having this conversation. That's as you're walking up, yes.
Alright, cool. Then I guess I'll throw out a comment. With your colleagues, whose breath comes up to you.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't hear a word you just said. So the mercenary kind of turns to you and he's like, that portal really did a mess on your throat there, bud. I hope that we can fix that soon. What did you say?
Sorry, I didn't catch it.
Huh? You didn't catch a word of that? You are loud as hell, Elliot. Holy shit. Logan, what did you say?
I didn't hear any of what you said. I just hear TV in the background.
Oh, you just...
Me? Hang on. I'll,
Probably.
turn it off.
Couldn't tell you, bud. Logan. Anyway, what I said was that, two people are having a conversation. The small human is, they're both large for their size, for their races, but obviously this human is smaller than the Loxodon. And
Yeah, I kind of know that. I just didn't catch what they said to me after I commented that his colleague.
the mercenary turns to you and just mentions how he's like, that portal really did a mess on your throat, bud. Hopefully we can fix that soon. Because it's just, the connection is hard. It's hard to understand each other, so I'm putting it into the game. It's funny. Anyway, I think someone's knocking on my door, but I'm also thinking that someone's just walking upstairs. Anyway, sorry, Logan. What did you say to him?
He made the comment about it making a mess on my throat to me. Pretty much so. Yes. Yeah, you're right about that.
Oh, and then the Loxodon kind of turns towards you, and he's like, "Yeah, this guy gets it. Yeah, you grab him, and then you just
And you're really gonna dig it in. Some people say you gotta be dainty with it. No, you really gotta just work that map in there. You know what I mean?
well, yeah. How else you gonna, you know? I like you, guy.
I like you too. I've also learned that 45 is the
He kind of like starts twisting the dagger in his hand, or like like twisting it around, like that. He just kind of like motions it around a bunch. Jesus Christ, Alec, that was loud. Anyway, what'd you say?
Said, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, see?
what do you three want?
Sorry, what was that last part?
What do you three want?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to bother you fine gentlemen on this afternoon, but we were summoned to King Swords to aid him with a certain problem that's going on around these watches.
Oh, you guys are summoned by the Lord?
Yeah, Lord, King, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, it's interchangeable. Anyway, yeah, I'll let you guys in. And he kind of like waves this like stick in the air. And then all of a sudden the door opens up.
Well, I reckon that's a mighty neat trick. I wonder if I could do that. I'm gonna pull one of my javelins out of my pocket, or out of my like bundle, I guess, and start just waving it around in the air.
The Loxodon kind of looks at you and he's like, I'm gonna be honest there, friend. Kind of like gestures, like, or pushes not the stick at you. If that makes sense. Like, kind of like gestures it at you, like showing it to you. I'm gonna be honest with you, bud. This special stick, it's a signal stick. I go like this, and then the guy up there sees it and he goes, "Oh, I gotta open the door now."
Oh, you know what? I reckon it's worth a try, I guess. I'm just gonna kind of like sheepishly, kind of slightly embarrassedly put my javelin back in my bundle.
Well, as you like start putting your javelin back, the guy from on top of the tower kind of leans over. Like, all right, so do you need me to open the gate or close it? I'm confused.
I reckon he wants you to open it, and that's what we want. And I'm just gonna kind of turn towards the party and kind of give him that confused, eh?
All right, well, I'm trying to make sure because you guys are waving sticks around, and that's the signal I got, and I just okay. He waves, and then he goes back to what he's doing.
Poor guy. Out here trying to open up gates and shit. Confused after the local. That being said, while we get through the gate, I'm gonna go ahead and feel free to continue. I feel like I am beat for now.
You said you want me to continue? Elliot, can you hear me?
You're very quiet.
Alright, sorry. Is this better? I'm trying to get it to a good position where you can hear me better.
Let me see if I can get my AirPods back in. Cut out some of this atmospheric noise. Hello?
Hello, I'm still here. Sorry, I can still hear you. I'm just trying.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one.
There
Okay.
you are.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. All right, so he said that he was okay with us moving on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. 1 second. Let me just do.
I have to not completely leave, but like leave for a little bit here in a bit. I'll
Okay,
be back. I just gotta turn in some paperwork.
you're all good. you can give me like a small heads up, that would be awesome, but you don't have to do it. Okay, it happens.
Do what?
Just give me a small heads up before you head out, like a few minutes or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that way that I'm not like,
It's
you're good.
it's not gonna take long. It's maybe gonna take 5 minutes to maybe
No.
10.
You're good, man. If
That's not-
anything, that will be.
I'm just turning in paperwork.
You're good, man. I just wanted to make sure that way I'm not like, now is a break? Okay, now is the break. You know what I mean? Alright, anyway, you said to move on, so I'm gonna You're good? Okay, alright, anyway. So the escort goes, welcome to Yegan, home to many wondrous and interesting things, but also, unfortunately, oh wait, whoops, I turned the page to the wrong direction. Oh, I didn't turn the page at all. My bad. The gigantic gate doors swing open, revealing crowded streets filled with people of all races and species you have and haven't seen before. There are halflings, both lightfoots and stouts, loxodons, leonins, fairy, herringon, plasmoids, and threequine. There's a Kalish star standing next to a stand that reads "Fresh melons, 2 copper." And as you look back at the Kalish star, he changes into a dwarf, and you realize that he's actually a changeling. As you approach the center of town, the beauty of the massive fountain captivates you, but only for a moment, as your escort grabs your attention again, guiding you down a different street, which leads to a massive castle. A final left turn onto the stone streets, and the escort stops in front of 2 guards and begins to greet them. They also stand before massive gate doors. The mercenary approaches and he goes, "Ayo, you for the king." And the guards, they both look at you, and then
My connection.
what's up?
What is going on?
I have no idea.
Yes.
That's okay. You are also out to sea or whatever it's called. Oh, I didn't know there's a baby just crying in the background of this fucking sound. I feel bad for just repeatedly playing. Oh, Logan's back. Hey, almost didn't hear him. Alright, sorry about that, Logan. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
Holy shit.
All I'm gonna do is, like, real quick, while the guards are kind of looking at us, after dude's like, "Yo, you're for the king."
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like mimic the hat tipping thing, and him with a howdy.
But, it's a halfling and a plasmoid, and the plasmoid, like, makes a finger with hand, you know, jelliness, and he, like, points at the two, and what's this here? What's this all? Who are these two?
Well, it's mighty kind to meet you, sir. The name is Jackson Montgomery.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Well,
I apologize, I didn't mean to interrupt you. What you say is your name again and him?
Oh, well, you see, my name here is Jackson Montgomery. This is my associate, Nolan, or Noel, sorry. I always get it wrong, my bad. And we're sorry for
Wait a second.
dropping in like.
No, Nate. You said your name is Jackson Montgomery, and this is Noel? Wait, are you...
Yes, sir.
You mean... Axella Noel? Axella Noel?
Yeah.
The Bard.
Yeah.
The Bard
yeah,
Axella Noel? No way. I have all of his albums.
Yeah, he's a real showman, let me tell you.
Oh,
Also,
trust
Elliot
me,
will be
I
right
have
back.
his calendar.
Yeah. Oh no. Anyway, Elliot said he'll be right back. Discord was just being stupid.
You alright? He seems to be in his own little wood, playing with his flute there or whatever it is. He's always trying to doodle up some type of tunes, I hear. I always love interdimensional music. It's one of my favorites. What kind of music you like?
Well, I reckon I'm a fan of all kinds of music. They all tell different stories and tales. It's hard to pick just a favorite kind of music.
Honestly, that's why I like interdimensional music so much. It's the right things for me, you know? It's to die for,
I
if you
reckon I
will.
like
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
so. No, you're good. I dropped my vape, so I had to grab it. But yeah, no, I would like to apologize for just dropping in unannounced like this, but we were actually
Unannounced?
summoned by. Sorry, was that?
Unannounced? What do you mean? As you were about to say, summoned by the king himself.
Well, to be fair, I don't know how fast the letterage gets around here. You know, I'm new around these parts, so
No, it's
you know,
alright.
back home. Back home. Let me tell you, back in Yale, Louisiana, boy, let me tell you, it took a fucking fortnight just to get a basic message across that town.
Wait, a fortnight? Like that blood sport? I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
we
you know,
outlawed
like,
that a long time ago.
yeah. Well, see, down in Yale, Louisiana, it's the heritage sport of the county. You know, everybody is playing Fortnite.
You know, I miss when they had Fortnite. It was a right-out sport. It's good times playing me Fortnite. I think I won 3 or 4 championships in me day. You know, just up the street there on the right, if you go that way and to the left, sometime you get a chance. That's where we have the old Fortnite ring. They turn it into a training round.
Man, I ain't seen one of them old Fortnite rings in a coon's age. You see, it's been a minute since I've been back home, so I might have to stop by and reminisce on some old memories.
Honestly, I hope to see you there. Me and the boys, we go training every other weekend. So, I think we're going after work now.
Well, you know, it's mighty funny you bring that up. You know, I noticed y'all are guards, but are you part of this here guild I happened to hear about on my way out?
Oh no, actually, you should have passed it on the way in. I'm surprised you didn't see it. Probably distracted by the fountain and have new people when they come in. Anyway, if you go down the street down the street where you came from, right, and then you turn right, and then you go to the fountain, across the street from the fountain, it should be the Hunters Guild. You can find all sorts of blokes there.
Yeah, I might have to stop on it, and you see, you know, not to go over nothing, but back in the day, I did a little mercenary work myself, little guild work, and you know, it'd be nice to get into some familiar territory, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely, I know the ways myself. You know how it is. Most adventurers, well, we call them like it's new, but we call them hunters. Anyway, most hunters around here, you know, pretty dedicated to the sport of Fortnite, but they're not allowed to play it anymore, so we just hang out in the training grounds, goofing.
I reckon that's a mighty shame. I don't think I ever called your name.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I got distracted for a second there. The ears stopped working.
You're all right. I was just saying, I don't reckon I caught your name.
Oh, my name's what would you say? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, one second. I forgot where I put my list of names. I have a list this time, damn it.
His name is Gel. Oh.
Oh, honestly, that's close. You know, that's pretty close, actually. My name's Gemotos.
Gen. Genmos. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Demodus is the name, and I like playing Fortnite. It's me game.
Well, I mean, I know it's outlawed. Maybe you and I could get down on a little 1v1.
Listen here, we're actually talking with the kingdoms and seeing if we can get it unbanned at some point.
I mean, hey, I tell you what, you get it on band. You send me a postcard. I'll be the first one to show up.
I was gonna say, I'll send you an invoice right away, see if we can party up.
I'm gonna reach down and grab my sending stone. Oh, son of a bitch! I have this thing on silent. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and accept it.
Righto. Well, appreciate you for picking up my invite. I'll send you a party when we get a chance. Me and the boys, like I said, we was in talk with the local college, see if we can whip up some type of, like, immortality field of some sort, you know, so that way, like, when you die, you don't die, you know?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. See, we had the necromancer down in Yale, Louisiana, and what he would do is, if he died, he would just cast a spell out. Back. But we had to start thinking of other things. So we took a weird break there in the middle because necromancer was just too dang tired to revive all of us. So we had to think of other methods. But there for a while, it worked. It worked. Let me tell you.
See, that was the thing, is we had that idea, you know, to, like, so I lost my lost me cotton accent. It is again. Sorry, but anyway, see, me and the boys, we had that thought, was right. You could just pay a cleric to, like, cast Revivify a bunch, but you know that's fucking expensive, and I don't think the king's gonna be good for any of that. So we was thinking, like, something, you know, like a not a soul trap necessarily, but similar, you know.
You know, I love that this guy's voice has gone from British to Australian just very suddenly through the conversation.
Yeah, he's got like a British Australian. You know how I am. I'm not good with the
He's from New
accent.
Zealand.
Yeah, he's New Zealand. He's an Aussie.
He's a fucking.
He's an
He's
Aussie
a fucking
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
He's a Kiwi.
He's a Kiwi. Yeah, no, I reckon that costs a lot. That's why we went with the necromancy. Then, you know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. It turns out when you raise the dead so many times, you kind of brain turn to bush. There's this bloke, you know, this old bloke Jeremy, you know. That poor guy, he may have died like half a dozen times, but you know, the important thing is he kept trying, you know. Fortunately, after 6 or 7 times of him getting brought back, he warms to zombie creature. I mean, he's living a good life now. I mean, he works at a catering shop downtown. But, you know, just ain't the same. Sweet boy, but he ain't right. You know what I mean?
Nah, I completely understand what you mean, honestly. Because, like, me buddy, we went and we competed. He unfortunately, got it. And we brought him back, and it was just like 12, 18 point, bringing him back. Just the look in his eye, it was different, you know?
Yeah, the necromancer warned us that'd be the first thing we noticed. Is a change of look in the eye, a change in attitude.
Yeah.
Change all that.
And then he said he was hungry. He was real hungry. But every time he ate, he was just not full. And then we found him in the cemetery.
You realize? I reckon that's good term to use. Also, I need to see if Elliot has died.
You need to see if Elliot died.
Yeah, because fucking he sent me a snap like 15 minutes ago saying that this one was being
He's
stupid.
being goofy.
Okay, anyway, real quick, I know I've probably heard most of the run around about this here plague that's been going around, but what can you tell me about it? I mean, I'm really intrigued as to what may have caused all this here
At the
turmoil.
at this point, it's the first time that the halfling has said anything throughout the whole conversation. He turns up to you and he's like, "Oh, listen here, that fucking plague killed me best cat. Alright, she's a showcase winner. I love that baby. Alright, so what you need to know is fucking rubbish. Alright, it's gone now. It ain't coming back, hopefully, because all the fucking animals is angry.
Yeah, I reckon I can agree with you on that. Been old not too long ago. Vicious goddamn things, let me tell you.
Look, all I know is the only. Oh, sorry. I gotta separate their accents because he's Cockney, or Aussie, Kiwi, whatever. The other guy's
Right.
gotta have a different accent. Hey, yo,
Uh,
he's got Bostonian accent. Hey, you walk in here.
I'm
Who
gonna
the
say-
fuck do you think you are?
I'm gonna say, just make him from fucking Boston.
Yeah, he's from Boston. Anyway, so the little halfling there, he's like, so anyway, that fucking plague, it killed me fucking best gaff. Fucking, I was walking along, and then I was getting home, and that fucking calf there was laying there, and she was fucking gone. Dude, she's gone. You know? And I was like, come on, hey, what the hell?
Well, I reckon that ain't good, but look, I'm just here for information as to what may have caused the plague in the first place. I mean, why it might have, come about, anything like that. I mean, I do apologize for the pain and the hurt that it has caused you, but I reckon I need some valuable information.
And I can get behind that. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. You know what? I can get behind that, but like, listen, bud, I can't tell you anything more than fucking anybody else can. Plague showed up, all the good dudes died, you know? Bada bang, bada boom, now we fucking deal with this bullshit.
Well, suppose that's a pretty self-explanatory.
I'm gonna be honest with you there, but I wish I could tell you fucking more. Maybe the dude that wears the fucking special hat can tell you.
Special hat? Are we talking like a priest or something?
No, that fucking king guy, dude.
Oh, the king fella. Yeah, I reckon I know.
You silly
Yeah.
gooba.
Hey, what can I say? I'm not new around here, and I ain't the brightest crown. I get there eventually.
Buddy, if you was a fucking crayon, you'd be gray.
Well, first off, it's called crayon. Anyway,
Buddy, you look like you'd supposed to call him crown.
I don't reckon I like them very much.
That's very understandable. I'm not a very, agreeable person.
I reckon that's probably just because of all the hurt that's been caused to you over your loss. I ain't gonna hold that against you. I'm just kind of clap him on the shoulder and look intensely into his eyes.
I
Just give him the
appreciate.
look. It's all right.
As you gaze into his eyes, he gazes back into your eyes. And I appreciate you a lot for that, buddy. Me and my therapist have been talking about it, and I really got a lot of repressed anger that I let out on others in a very toxic way. Honestly, I really need to understand why I inhibit such anger inside of myself. Maybe it's because my dad left. Honestly, I don't know, but I feel like that's something I need to work on by myself, and I really do apologize for being shitty to you.
There ain't no apology needed. Trust me, I've had one hell of a shitty past myself. Painted by my whole mercenary group when I was on the brink of death. That's in the past. One thing I can tell you is you learn from the past. You adapt. You grow. So just keep working. I'm sure you'll.
You know, you're a really polite and understanding guy, and I appreciate that about you. We should probably get you guys on your way. That way you're not late for whatever the fuck is going on in there.
Yeah, I was just about to reckon we should probably get on our way. Can't get something upset. We're late.
We know if he's coming back.
I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna try calling him here in a second.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Real quick.
what's up?
Real quick. What was the name for the house that I was talking to?
Honest, didn't really. Yeah,
Dennis.
Yeah, his name is Dennis. You
His
know
name is
what?
Dennis.
His name's Tony.
Tony? Okay, I'll take Tony.
Tony. You know why? Because he's got a fucking Boston accent. Why wouldn't he be named Tony?
Fucking Jamotis and Tony.
Otis and Tony.
Okay, let me see about this. Elliot, you feel like you lit.
I'm just trying to figure out why this fucking wise guy's not here. Yeah, that fucking wise guy. I'm just kidding.
I'm about to find out. Oh, yeah, paperwork.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said he had paperwork, and he said it wouldn't take that long. I was like, okay, man. And then, oh,
Look at Elliot having to like do his job and shit.
an adult. Did you want to really quickly take a break? And then,
Yeah. So we're gonna take a quick intermission because Wi-Fi is jank.
okay, cool.
Understand-
Let's say, we don't,
Understandable. Bye.
yeah.
Comma. No rush. So I rewatched White Chicks for the first time in like 5 years today.
Hell yeah.
God, it still holds.
Let's go.
Like, holy, that's so. Your mom's so old. Her breast milk is like powder. You breastfeed like this. Did you get it making the White Chicks too?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm pretty excited. I'm not gonna lie.
I am.
Mainly because like this. Well, mainly just because like the sequel movies have been coming out over the last like couple years. While they have been hit or miss, the majority of them recently have been pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But like, I don't know if you've seen Happy Gilmore 2 yet, but it was a really solid watch.
I have not yet. I heard M's in it.
Yeah, I mean it's on Netflix. And I will say it's not as good as like the original, but they have a lot of running jokes in that movie and a lot of callbacks to the first one that make it feel pretty balanced. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Trying to think. I don't even know if you add games to this computer, but adding names to a random name list, so that way I can just click that and go boom, random name. You know what I
Whatever
mean?
works best for you, like.
Makes it easier.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I DM for you guys, I had my book that my parents got me for Christmas that had a bunch of like pre-made names in it.
Oh yeah, that one's good. I have a
Yeah.
I have a random NPC book, but at my parents' house right now.
Yeah, for me it was like a random shops character and area book that my parents got me.
Oh, heck yeah.
Also, I've been slacking. I have my little brothers and my dad all being like, "Hey, when's our next D&D session gonna be?" Well, because I made the mistake of explaining how cool D&D was to my family. So I have my dad and my little brothers, all playing YDM, and honestly, they're having a really good time. They're getting well, like there's on some basic shit. I did a one shot with them, so they can get an understanding of combat and stuff like that. And like I was a little nervous, don't get me wrong, especially for my little brothers, like understanding like, hey, you only have X amount of movement and like, shit like that. But they actually understood it really, really well.
Oh yeah, I love.
Yeah, and they had a blast. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have too much influence on what they built for characters. I just kind of let them free range with all the options we had in the book, and they built a pretty balanced team. I'm thinking about giving them an NPC character in this next official campaign, just so they have a healer.
Oh yeah.
But we have a rogue. Yeah, we have a rogue, a monk, and a barbarian.
Oh, that's what.
All we need is a cleric, and we can all walk into a bar.
Yeah, literally.
Well, exactly. That's why I plan on making like a cleric NPC or just bringing Kyler the bard into the campaign, so they have somewhat of a healer, because it's pretty balanced. I'm not gonna lie. Ethan, my brother, he's playing a barbarian bugbear, named Blaze, which I think is really funny because I told him about Dave, and I'm pretty sure that's why he made a barbarian bugbear. Jonathan, he made auto gnome monk, and then my dad made a drow rogue. Although I kind of feel bad because I was talking to my dad about his rogue. I'm like, so what are you thinking for a subclass? And he goes, a what? I said, well, once you hit level 3, you're going to have access. Good.
Elliot, go ahead.
I don't know. Clank. Oh no.
Yes, my brother Jonathan is playing a clanker.
Tiger.
But no, my dad's like, what's the subclass? I'm like, well, it's a thing you get to pick, like a path you get to go down because of your class and stuff. And he goes, oh, okay. So he started looking into them, and he goes, I don't know which one I want to do. They all sound cool. I'm like, welcome to D&D in a nutshell.
Yep, welcome to D&D. All right.
Like, you guys, go ahead.
Sorry, I started drinking because you were talking, and I was like, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's very torn between Assassin and Phantom, but
Oh yeah.
Elliot, so all you missed was I've been chatting it up with the guards a little bit. They are chill. They are chill homies, at least the Plasmoid and the Halfling that we ran into. Their names are Jamotus and fucking Tony.
He's from Brooklyn. What do you?
Guess Tony's the halfling, if I had to guess.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a fucking Kiwi Plasmoid and a fucking Brooklyn Halfling.
Oh my god.
And they're chill as fuck.
But I thought everything in this land was trying to kill us.
No, the wildlife.
Oh, right.
You learn to listen.
Damn it.
I don't know. Halfling sounds pretty wild to me. Especially that one time.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Anyway. Alright, Alright, anyway. As you've seen similarly before, these doors swing open, but this time revealing a courtyard with a statue in the center of a halfling Lightfoot wearing a crown and a long flowing robe that drapes down the back of the raised podium or pedestal it rests upon. One of his hands clutches a scepter raised high up in the air, and the other holds the trim of the robe near his chest. The statue is in the center of a fountain. There are also bushes placed in the courtyard, giving it a lively feeling. The castle doors are a red wood with round brass knobs, or knockers, sorry, and banded with iron bands and rivets. Sorry, I just readjusted myself. Oops. The castle is dressed inside with yellow and blue flags and drapes several. Yellow and blue flags and drapes. Several castle workers scuttle around wearing similar yellow and blue uniforms. Also similar is the abundance of different types of races and species, milling about maids and servants, officials and diplomats, all working away at their given tasks. Your escort greets a tall, slender elf, who at first glance looks to be a high elf. But as you look, your eyes meet their glance, the gleam of a universe of stars. He turns and greets you, explaining his name is Exton, and he is the head advisor to the king. He leads the party into a moderate throne room, where a halfling sits on a throne draped in yellow and blue. He hangs his head low, holding it in his hands. As you enter, he can hear the footsteps, and he says, "Oh, Exton, they've arrived at last. This is good. Finally, our preparations can be put into motion. I apologize for the cryptic and immediate summoning of yourselves, but your assistance is urgently needed. For you see, there is an undead army ravaging our lands, and the only rumored solution is hidden away on the far-off island of Velsig. I have made arrangements with the Lord of Velsig for his son to marry my daughter, my dear Tonks. In exchange, he has offered up a solution to our undead dilemma. You're being tasked with escorting my daughter to Maiden's Call, chartering a boat to Velsig, navigating the Velsigan wilderness, providing security for the wedding, acquiring the information, turning to myself, where we will stop the undead, and then you will be rewarded handsomely. I am providing you with documentation which will help secure your lodging in Pratenka, and a vessel in Maiden's Call. Everything in between is up to you. How you get to Maiden's Call is none of my business. What route you take, how you decide is yours to decide. The only thing I look for is the list that I have provided to you." And he hands you a piece of paper with a list that lists the few things that I just listed, along with a piece of paper that you read, and it just says whoever gives this piece of paper to the chief of Pratenka has free lodging are paid for by the king. And then the other one says whoever holds this document has it, the legal ease of being like, hey, I give this document to you, you can give this to the king, he will pay you for doing the thing. you know.
Do I have the paper in like my possession? Noel's possession? Has he given it to us yet?
He's like handing it. He's got it in his hand. Whoever wants to take it, that's a.
I think I'll go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
Just kind of out of instinct. I mean, mercenary background and shit. I'm gonna kind of go over it, see if I can't find any like fine print. Can I do a investigation check? Maybe insight or investigation.
Honestly, go with investigation.
Okay, so investigation check. I just want to see if I can notice any fine print or anything kind of like off about the document
hold
that
on.
he's given us.
Yeah, either investigation
Also-
or perception. That's up to you.
Also, Logan, remind me of your character's race again.
I'm human.
You're human.
Yep, I'm a human barbarian. Okay, let's see. We'll go investigation because why not? That is intelligence. Fuck me. I got a 13.
That doesn't sound very barbarian. Like you'd get that number lower.
I have an 8 intelligence. I'm already at a -1. You can lick my nuts.
That's more like it.
Not all barbarians are dumb as fuck.
So you said you're investigating the paper.
Yeah, I'm just investigating it, trying to see if I can find any sort of fine print or just kind of anything off about the what do I want to say? The statutes of limitations and just kind of guidelines of the document, I guess.
So from looking at the document, you can tell that all of the legalese is, accurate and correct. It looks to be, like the words look to be the correct words they would use, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like it looks official type.
Yeah, it
shit.
looks authentic. It
Okay.
passes for
I
authentic.
just wanted to double check just in case any what's the word? Funny business.
No, yeah, I get what you mean.
There's no funny business. This is all funny business. You mean to tell me that somehow a charmingly handsome bard and his I was gonna make some literary thing.
Come on,
His
bard.
bodacious barbaric second banana are somehow capable of seeing
His bodacious bodyguard.
well from an undead horde.
Okay, buddy, I hate to break it to you. You cut out. Yeah, buddy, you're cutting out really bad.
Be the chosen one. Point is, of all the people, why us? Of all the people in this world, why us? Not complaining, of course, but why? Am I gone again? Oh no.
Somewhat.
You're good. Yeah, so
Okay,
Chase,
good.
essentially, I guess what Elliot was saying was, and I'll even follow up, as Jackson, yeah, as my colleague was saying, why us particularly? I mean, all we were doing was going on a tour while he could play his music, and I'm just, around to make sure no one fucks him up.
What I know?
So my question to you, sir,
Doing what I know?
He kind of looks around and kind of like ushers the two of you closer. He kind of like gets real quiet and real low, and he's like, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a dream about you." Did you hear me?
If you're saying
No.
anything, I'm not hearing
Oh,
a damn
I
thing.
apologize. So
I didn't hear anything.
I'll say it louder, but he's
Too
whispering.
quiet there.
No, that's fair. I apologize. So He like looks around, ushers you closer, and then he's like, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a dream about you two."
A dream? Like, what do you mean by a dream? Like a vision?
Well, no, like a vision would be like you're awake. No, like, I went to sleep for the night. While I was asleep, I had a dream about you two, and I just knew that I needed some of these guys. I that's not his accent. But go on.
Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but usually dream about people means something completely different than sending them on a halfway around the world tale.
I'll look at Noel and go, well, that might be when it comes to you, my friend, but this is a different circumstance for your line of work.
Certainly an interesting line of work.
Just kind of takes me back, if you ask me. And I look back towards the Lord. So, what you're saying is all we gotta do is escort your daughter over to another kingdom so she can get hitched to another king's son. That's it.
That would be the final points, but in supplementary, yes, the idea is that I want you to escort her across the countryside to Maiden's Call. It's near the port, and I want you to take her on a boat to Velsig. Unfortunately, Velsig is an island that has not been contacted in so long, to the point at which none of our records would show that we had ever had contact with them until recently. And the only reason we made contact was because, well, they contacted us.
Can I do a history check to see if I've ever heard of this other kingdom that's been hitting them up? I can't remember the name of what you said it was called.
So Velsig is the island that they are contacted by, and I mean,
You said Valsig?
Velsig, Belsig.
Belsig. Gotcha. Alright. Alright, can I do a history check to see if I have heard of Velsig at all or know of it?
Say, if you want to, I was gonna say either that or you can just say whether you know or not.
Okay, in that case, I'll keep it simple and just kind of go Velsig. Well, I reckon I've been through that countryside a couple times back in my mercenary days, but I can't think of too much from them. Well, I mean, given the pretenses at hand, I reckon we could probably get that done, and I'm going to turn towards Noel. What you reckon?
Yeah, sounds like a shady deal on the daughter's part, but very well. If that's what we're getting paid for, then so be it.
Well, I mean, realistically, Bobo, whatever her affairs and intentions are is none of our business. Our only business is to get her there. So I reckon this might be some easy money.
Well, if you insist, old buddy, old pal, old chum of mine.
I'm going to turn back to the Lord. Sir, I would be much obliged to escort your daughter safely and soundly across the land to meet up with her future husband.
I do appreciate
Still sounds
that.
like a sham, but whatever.
I do appreciate that kindly to the both of you. I had no fears that I could trust you with such a task.
Starting to sound like a bloody pastor right there.
Well, what can I say? You're putting your trust into some good hands here. But that does lay on the question. You know, we're a little strapped for cash at the moment for supplies. If you could maybe float the bill per se on some of our meetings, that'd be greatly appreciated.
I assure you, I will absolutely front you for a small amount
How does...
Sorry, what was that?
I will absolutely front you a small amount. How does 2 platinum sound?
Two.
Well, yes,
I take the hat off.
a platinum for each of you.
I take the hat off of my head and I lay it over my chest. Sir, that is mighty kind of you. That'll do mighty well.
Yes, excellent. That should do you until you return, and then you will be paid further. Consider this a fraction of your reward.
I mean, sir, if this is only a fraction of it, I can guarantee you right now, not even a speck of danger will come toward your daughter. Not on my watch.
This is what I like to hear from the hire at which I employ. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. It's probably the best word to put.
Well, it's a little more messy than that, but yeah, we'll call it work.
Is a butcher's job not work? Is it not messy?
You raise a mighty fine point. I like you. You're good people.
I knew you would. Like I said, I had a dream about it.
Wait, this lord is a halfling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, yes.
He's just a super eccentric midget. I love this.
A super eccentric midget who sounds.
Well, because halflings are only 3 or 4 foot tall at most, so he's just this itty bitty dude with a fuck ton of money.
He's literally just a short king. You may as well have made him a Monopoly guy.
He is a short king. He's a lord. Anyway,
Shocking for the win.
well, sir, you have it on my word that we will escort your daughter. If you'll just give us some time to maybe step in the town, pick up some supplies, we can be back here.
Jesus Christ, Elliot.
God,
Sorry,
dude,
take out.
at least mute yourself. Fuck.
Holy moly. You mute himself?
I'm good.
Anyway,
You promise?
You keep going. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
I didn't think it was gonna be that loud.
It was loud. Holy cow.
I swear.
I swear, man, I swear. Anyway, I'm just
I
really
promise.
Alright,
I'm really
chill.
looking forward to.
Fuck out.
Well, sir, if you give us a little bit of time to prepare and pick up some supplies from town, I reckon we could probably be back here by dusk. That being said, is there a local inn or anything where we could probably lay our heads for the night before we head out? I reckon leaving it at first light would be probably the better plan.
Allow you to stay at the local inn. You're quite the humorous type. No, I've arranged for you to stay here with us. Why would I allow you to sleep with? Oh, they don't like it when I call them that, but them.
Well, sure. Back where I'm from, first thing you're ever taught is respect and to not, what's the word, assume. So I didn't want to assume that you'd put us up in your lovely manner here.
Oh, understandable. I apologize. I forget that some don't employ the same types of hospitality to their workers. It has always been told to me ever since I was a boy that whenever I got my employee, that I should treat them with honor and respect as though I would treat my own kin. Speaking of which, are you interested in arranged marriage?
Jackson's gonna look at him kind of puzzled. What do you mean by that?
Well, I have a son, and he is just looking
Say
for.
what now?
Well, he's looking for anyone that will marry him. He's kind of an incel.
What do you mean by incel?
Oh, Solvik, come here. What do you want, Dad? Solvik, come here and meet the guests. What? Are there some fucking Chad alphas? God, look at him with his chill fucking jaw. Bet you he doesn't even know how to forge eyes. Alrighty.
Chase, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't hear a word you're saying besides chiseled jaw.
Sorry, 1 second. So Sorvik walks into the room, and you see a halfling, but he's larger than normal halfling. You know that meme where it's the hold on. It's the meme where it's the really big dude with the fedora and the glasses.
Oh no, princess.
Like the shades.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the cartoon like meme. Hold on. I'm trying to get the picture. Oh shit! That scared the hell out of me. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's kind of like the Tips Fedora meme.
So just full on Discord mod.
Hold on, I don't know where this photo came from, so I do not take ownership of it. But however, this would be the photo I am talking about as soon as it would let me, and then add it.
What?
Add a PDF. You know, I not like.
No Diddy. Got it.
No, that was what it.
I
Yeah.
like the way you work it. No diggity.
I didn't want to folder. Upload. Maybe. If it would let me. I'm sorry, this is taking a second. There it is. Come on, please let me upload it. Yes! It looks like it's gonna. Sorry, it's taking so long. This is one of the worst parts is... Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so that's done. I would like to... How do I... add that to... I just want to show you guys this image somehow. How do I... Okay, maybe we can just do it like this. Come on. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, good lord, it's Matt.
How bad is it? What?
This
I
is
said,
Sorvik.
oh, good lord, it's Matt.
I don't take responsibility
Where?
for owning this photo. This is not my photo.
You don't know what Matt looks like in real life, but Chase does, and Chase, it's
Anyway, he walks into the room and he's like, God, you summoned some Chad Alpha plebeians to the house? What the hell, Dad? Like, oh, Sorvik, don't be like that. One of these men could be your suitor.
What now?
Hmm.
With all due respect, sir, I do not swing that way, especially for someone who doesn't know what the definition of a push-up is, with all due respect.
I know what a push-up is. It's what girls wear to keep their boobs up.
That would be a brazier.
No, push-up bra, dumbass.
Uh, uh, sir, with all due respect, I really do genuinely appreciate the offer, but I think I'm okay.
God, look at this fucking ungrateful plebeian. He doesn't want to marry me, Dad. See, why'd you even fucking summon me down here? When's dinner? Solvik, why don't you just go back to your room? Fine, he wanders off.
When he gets out of earshot, I kind of look at him, or look at the Lord and go, you know why the local job corps is hiring?
I've talked to him about the Hunters Guild several times, but he refuses to do anything that he would call work.
Well, I mean, with all due respect, sir, if you kind of run the show here, you could make him do it.
You do make a valid point. I could just flail him until he does what I want.
I'm gonna snap my fingers. See, now you're thinking.
Yes. Axton, please.
That's how we used to do it back in the mercenary group. I mean, if anyone got out of line on our deals, we just flail them until they thought different. It worked every time.
I'm so sorry, Exela. What were you trying to say? Noel.
Nothing.
You were going to say something. I swear I heard you start to speak. I would love to hear what you have to say.
No, I was just clearing my throat. Don't mind me.
Alright, well, if you ever have any words of wisdom, please don't be afraid to shout them upon me. I'm all ears for a bard who can tell a tale.
And I shall have plenty to tell once we return.
I look forward to it. Axton. And he claps. What were you gonna say, Logan, real quick?
I was just gonna say, real quick, I'm gonna kind of lean down towards Noel and go, you know, I think I like this guy.
Yes, but oh, how far the apple has fallen from the tree.
And then,
Well, we can excuse that to him hitting a few branches on the way down.
anyway, and so Axton walks back up the high elf looking elf, and he kind of greets the three of you, or the two of you, my bad, because the mercenary has already wandered off, so it's just the two of you. And he walks up and he goes, "It is a pleasure to meet you. The name, as I have mentioned, is Axton Insocio. I am the king's advisor, if you've forgotten, and I will be providing you with directions to wherever you might need to go. I will be your personal escort for the entire time that you are in Pretang, or Yegin. I apologize. Before you leave for Pretanga. Where, by chance, would you like to go first?"
And we're kind of looking at Noel and go, well, I reckon I'm trying to hit up the blacksmith, maybe pick me up a new blade or two.
Yes, we will go to the local weapons shop. Please follow me. And he kind
As
of
we're walking out. Sorry,
no, you were gonna say as we were walking out. I was gonna start the next section or the next scene.
Oh yeah. No, I was just gonna say, as we're walking out of the room, I'm just gonna turn towards Noel. You know, I reckon if you need any supplies, you pick it up now. We might be in for a lengthy journey.
Hmm. I suppose you have a song store or music store nearby. I can use some new tunes or perhaps an instrument.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure we can. Oh, sorry, the wrong voice. Absolutely, I'm pretty sure that we can probably find you a new. What instrument was it you said?
Hmm. I'll simply browse, sample your sample your local cuisine, as I might say.
Absolutely, I will search around for instruments of a sort while we're on the way to the local weaponry. But let us be off then. And he, wanders out into the streets, or out. You go walk out into the street. I get my music.
Understandable.
Why are you bad?
Alright, yeah, I will be right back while we're kind of in the transition period.
Okay. Elliot, did you hear the streets? Would you like me to describe them?
I think I'm okay. I could probably just pop back in the stream here.
No, you're all good. I will. If anything, I can re-explain it just a little bit differently this time. So, quick, whoops, that page. I was in. Good. I'll find it in a second. All right. Ooh, I'm hitting the space bar. All right. Anyway. Oh, that's what it was. It was okay. So, as I mentioned earlier, you walk out into the streets and you see a number of different races and species, several that you've seen, maybe some that you haven't seen. Okay, you're good. You see some, vendors with some signs next to them. You follow Exton into the center of town and you see the large fountain, shooting out water and stuff. Across from the fountain, you see this large monumental size that is that was weird. Anyway, that's not larger than the other buildings, but like it's just more robust, if that makes sense. It has more like features to it. There's columns on the porch and whatnot. It's visibly a little more eccentric with like flags hanging down that are different than the ones that were in the castle. The flags there's sorry the flag that the flags that hang outside is a flag with several circles on it. One for it, you can tell as you look at it, one for each city in the area because it says the name of the city underneath it. And then there's a symbol in each of the circles. And then there's a banner that hangs over the archway of the porch, and it says Hunter's Guild, and then some smaller writing that you can't make out from where you're standing, but you can see that it says something. And the banners are orange and white, red around the edge, and then orange in the middle. And then the circles are white with the images inside of them being black, so you can see them easier. Each one of the circles looks to be like a different way that you would hunt an animal or a beast of some sort. And so there's like a sword and a bow and arrow, a spear, what looks to be a slingshot, a fishing rod, and then one of them has a net in it. There's one with what looks to be like a snare trap. Just several others. In total, I think there's 10 here off the top. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Yeah, there's 10 of them. And each one of them's different.
Mhm.
Anyway, and then just slightly to the left, there's like a tower that sits there. And you can see there's guards standing in the tower. They're all kind of looking around. To the left, even a little further, there's the two buildings that you can see, and Exton walks you to the closest one. Yeah, it's over here. This one. Um, come on, this one. There you go. Anyway, and so you guys approach the building, enter on in, and you see a figure standing behind the bar, and it's a Kenku, and he looks up at.
Remind me what the Kenkus are like.
It's like a crow person.
Raven.
Yeah, it's like a raven crow person.
Ah,
Raven crow person.
Anyway.
Bird person.
And the bell
bird
dings.
person. Bird person.
Essentially, but the bell dings, and the Kenku looks up at you, and he opens his mouth, and all you hear is, "Welcome to Max Emporium."
Are we at the bar or the weapon shop?
The walls are covered in weapons. It's lined with all sorts of weaponry. For a second.
Yeah, pretty much walk in and it's decked to the teeth with fucking weaponry and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy greets you.
I reckon.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. He greets me. I reckon I walk up after he greets me and kind of lean over the bar. Well, howdy there, sir. My name's Jackson Montgomery. Myself and my colleague here are on special order by the Lord to take on a task, and I'm in the market for some new hardware, if you catch my drift.
He is looking you intently in the eyes. He's definitely listening to every word that you say, and he's understanding it because he's nodding his head as you speak. And then he opens his mouth, and all you hear is,
Do you think you could maybe show me a list of what you got, or look, to keep it short and simple, I'm just looking for a little bit more of a not so average blade, something that might give me a little extra, punch on my swing or something.
he's like pointing his finger at you, and he's like waving his hands at the same time, and then out of his mouth, you obviously hear,
I think he's broken.
he kind of gestures to the walls around you and starts walking. And he opens his mouth again, and all you hear is, "Look at what I got! Look at what I got!" Kenkus don't exactly talk; they just mimic sounds.
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. Can I roll a insight check to see if I can see any maybe great swords or swords that might be not so average, maybe have a little more power to them?
Oh yeah. If you want to look for any special swords, you're welcome to. Are you looking at the ones, because there's one on the walls, and then there's ones in ones in an umbrella stand, but they're all swords.
Essentially, I just kind of want to look and see if I can't find any swords that might have any enchantments or anything on them that might just give me a little bit of extra punch against anything we're going towards, because we're very squishy right now. Well, Elliot more than me, but...
Alright, so if you're looking for a magic weapon of some sort, but the idea is that, and you wanted to roll investigation, you're welcome to.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay. I will say you at least found a +1 sword of some sort. What that you were looking for?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna grab it, examine it. This looks like a fine piece of cutlery right here. How much does it set me back?
He kind of like the Kenku opens his mouth and he kind of starts like rubbing his chin, and you can see that he's thinking.
I'm gonna kind of walk over toward the counter and just lay 1 gold piece across the table. Eh? Fair enough. I knew that was a long shot. I'm now gonna pull that 1 gold piece back and put 6 gold pieces. God damn it, you got me. Fine, fine, fine. 15 gold pieces. But I want you to do an extra sharpening on this son of a bitch. I looked it up on ye old Reddit. It don't cost this much.
And he
I
like,
think that means good things.
yeah, he like reached his
Lord,
hand
did you
out to
find
you, like
anything?
to shake his hand.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand, push the coin over to him, and then lay the sword on the counter as I turn over to Noel and go, Bard, do you find anything you need? And I say, God damn.
He
So
winks
do they
at
have like
you.
a cool dagger or something? Should I roll like a?
What did you say, Elliot? You wanted me what? Elliot, you wanted to roll for what?
He wanted to roll to see if like he could find like a cool dagger or anything. Essentially the same thing I did.
Oh yeah, you can roll. Sorry.
Just go ahead and roll an investigation, see if you can't find anything.
Elliot. Oh, we lost
Oh
him.
no.
Oh.
Hello? Shalom? Have we made contact?
Okay, it works.
Alright, Elliot, what did you roll for your investigation?
Roll, because I didn't hear if I had to.
Oh, I said that was fine.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just heard young man after that. So okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check to see if you can't find like a dagger or something.
To freaking fucking pull my character sheet. Please load. I can move for this horse shit.
Use your intelligence modifier.
Ratchet. Good thing I'm pretty intelligent, right? Certainly higher than an 8.
Lick my nuts.
I am.
What's your armor class? What's your armor class?
It's a 12.
Yeah, mine's a 16. Get fucked.
Well,
I'm not even wearing armor.
to be fair,
To be fair.
I got 15. I rolled a 15.
Oh yeah, then
Oh,
yeah,
so-
you find at least a bare minimum. Sorry, uncommon. Magic item of some sort. Common or uncommon, whatever kind of magic item you're looking for.
I mean, this is the bladesmith, so how about like a dagger or something? Whatever bards are proficient in.
Well, you should know that, and they are
Simple
proficient with.
weapons.
Well, yeah, simple weapons. So daggers, rapiers, short swords, hand axes, javelins, quarterstaffs.
How about short sword? That
I would say
rapier. I feel
I was
like
gonna say
that would go hard. A bard with a rapier. Oh,
anytime I play a bard, I usually take a rapier unless I'm playing Kyler. He has his battle axe. But yeah, no, you're like an eccentric kind of bard thing. I can totally see Noel using a fucking rapier.
Yeah, honestly.
or wait, you know what would go hard?
Like the 1700s
sword.
Spaniard.
Oh,
The what sword? A what sword, Elliot?
I feel like the cane sword. You know, like a sword in.
I mean, yeah. Essentially, that's kind of what Kyler uses. So, like, anytime he turns into Pimp Daddy Kai Kai, I lose my battle axe guitar and I get and I get a pimp cane because I have a growing and shortening staff, basically the power pole. But when I turn into Pimp Daddy Kai Kai, it turns into a pimp cane, and there's a sword inside of it, and it's a rapier. So you could, if you wanted to, if you
I
had a
could.
cane.
I could.
And then if Chase is cool with it, of course, because
Oh, yeah.
he's the DM.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's like, that's cool shit.
I was gonna say, I mean, with how hard Pimp Daddy Kai Kai had you cracking up.
Real cool, baby.
Oh yeah, I love Pimp Daddy KK. He's
Dude,
one
I
of my
still remember when I
favorite.
springboarded off of your back to get a nat 20 pimp slap.
Was it off of my back? I thought it was off of Dan's.
No, because Dan was DMing, remember? That's where Pimp Daddy Kai Kai was born. It was Dan's campaign where I made my bard. You were Joe, and you were
Oh,
fighting the
yeah.
animated Arno. And I'm like, hey, while Joe's down trying to get his axe out of the ground, can I just run up, springboard off his back, and then just pimp slap this armor?
Oh,
and
no.
Dan goes, sure, why not? And I rolled
Oh, no. Oh no.
What is
No.
what is your
So
issue?
yes, I
Elliot?
quite literally ran up looking like a 1970s
Where did
pimp,
you go?
jumped off of fucking Chase's back, and pimp slapped this animated armor to the point that his helmet flew across the fucking room.
See, I thought I was DMing that because we were doing Death House in my little model.
Oh no.
Was it though?
Because
Oh my
Dan's
God, he's
and
back.
Dan was an NPC that year. And you were in Dan's house trying to get rid of the monsters in it.
Fuck yeah, I might have springboarded off of Dan. That's right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was Dan or if it was somebody else. Matt
No,
or David.
it was Matt. Because shortly
Yeah.
after that, he tried to redeem himself for getting his axe stuck in the floor by shooting the Banshee lady with his fucking vicious mockery arrow. And it ended up hitting his foot because he shot himself in the foot. So the entire fight was just, your pussy smells like tuna fish.
Coming from his foot.
Well, no, don't get me wrong, Elliot. The build up to this is what makes it so
His
funny.
foot came to life.
But Matt and I had talked for like 2-3 days because he was playing an artificer.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, hey, can you make a recording device? And he goes, yeah, I could. And I'm like, cool. And then we got the idea to pretty much put a recording device on a crossbow bolt, and I record a vicious mockery into said bolt, so that way it does at least either a d4 or a constant d4 of damage, depending on what the DM wanted to do, right? In theory, it was going to go great if Matt didn't roll a nat fucking 1 on his shot.
Yeah, bro shot himself in the foot with a nat 1, obviously. And so we all were like, oh, that did not just happen.
Yeah, we all were laughing because we're like, dude, the setup for this, the build up, we're just trying to kill this stupid Banshee bitch, and it's not going well. So we're like, the vicious mockery arrow, this is the perfect time to use it. And Chase is like, fine, yeah, that's
All
fine,
right,
I guess.
yeah,
Sure,
I like
go
that.
for it. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Why not? And then Matt rolled for it, and he goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I looked over,
That's
and I
crazy.
see a 1, and I started dying. And Chase goes, "Did you roll a 1?" And he goes, "Fuck yeah!" And Chase starts dying. So we're just like, "What happens?" Or like Chase goes, "Well, essentially, you shoot yourself in the foot, realistically." Um, and then we all just made a conscious conclusion, like, "Oh, so we just hear your pussy smells like tuna fish on replay from Matt's foot." I mean, we killed the banshee. We dealt with it. It was fine, but could have been a whole lot cooler if it went the way we wanted to.
Right. I
The
completely
only thing I
agree.
think that was, I'm gonna say, I think the only thing that was funnier was the Alex lighting a fireball off in a fucking sewer pipe.
It's Simon. Simon did it.
Oh yeah, Simon did that. My bad.
No, you're good.
Alex was the one that was encouraging him.
Well, of course.
I
That's-
keep getting. But anyway, yes.
Alright, yeah.
Pussy tuna fish foot. Got it.
Alright, anyway, so Elliot, you picked a +1 rapier.
Yes. Let's put it nicely.
I've seen it, yeah.
Can't say that I.
Give me money. I like it. I like it.
Oh, I got rapier +1.
I
Rape
well, I was confused as to what's going on. We
dragons.
gave him money.
Slayer rapier.
Yes, he handed him the money. He gave him the 5 monies. I'm just picturing this fucking bird, like, just blank staring us, looking at his hand, and then just wide jaw, unhinged opening, and just hearing that shit. Well, I reckon the only other place I'd like to stop real quick is the local store, maybe pick up some potions, or at least ingredients to make more gumbo.
And the music store, of course.
And then then I'm gonna stop real quick and go, "Hey, sir, have you ever had gumbo?" As he's recalling, I'm just gonna reach into my pack and pull out a pre-made little thing of gumbo and go, "There you go. That's for you." And I'm just gonna pat him on the hand. You know, "That's for you for your for helping us out and escorting us. You enjoy that on your lunch." I promise you, it'll change your life. Yeah,
I want your blood cloud if you waste you. Jack Chicken won't change your life.
I'll go ahead and follow like right behind him as I admire my new blade.
Okay. Oh, what
God.
now?
What now? You
Who's
fool.
this Alec?
Noel,
Who's
you.
this Alec? Noel.
Alec and Noel.
Alec and Noel. Alec and Noel. Yeah. Alec. No. What? Alex backwards is not. Okay.
Say Stella Noel. It's Stella Noel. He just goes by Noel. Anyway, Noel, what are you doing?
I suppose I'm admonishing my own blade, as if I couldn't get any more ravishing. So daring, so ravishing. Now
I just
complete
want
with
I just want to throw out while he's kind of deep diving into his admiration of the blade, I noticed this and go, I I know you're trying to have a sword fight, Bubba.
If you wanted a sword fight, you should have asked the Lord's son.
Sorry. Oh, I don't know how to break this to you, Bubba, but we don't mean that kind of sword. It's more of a,
Shut the
it's more
fuck
of
up.
a it's more of an innuendo, if you catch my drift. And I'm just gonna look over and go, why are you freaking out? These are good people. They'll understand. Sorry about that.
Your obliviousness is funny enough.
Well, maybe he'll think it. Fucking Jackson's gonna genuinely crack up at that. That was funny. Jackson's gonna make slide comments like, "Hey, you know what they say? It ain't about the size of the blade; it's how you swing it." Trust me, I think his you could say his hilt is a little limp if you catch my drift. He's all hilt, no blade.
Oh, the blade is crazy.
Fucking medieval adults. I see you have no maidens. Could that be because you're all hilt, no blade?
Wait, I'm the one with vicious mockery. You get the fuck out of here. Or at least I'm gonna get
it. Also, Elliot, you should have vicious mockery now. It's a cantrip every bard gets when they start out. Well,
Wait.
well, yeah. That well, no. Then he said, or at least I'm going to get. And then he stopped. I'm like, no, no. You have it. It's a cantrip you get to pick out at first level.
I know, right?
It's like the go-to bard cantrip besides firebolt.
About that.
Hey, Elliot, what's your cantrip look like?
oh, nothing. Just a fire potent thaumaturgy.
Sorry, firebolt. What?
In a thaumaturgy?
You picked thaumaturgy over vicious mockery. Yeah,
I'd like that.
Elliot switch out his fucking thaumaturgy for goddamn
Vicious Mockery, please.
Please. Please.
Don't get me
Thank you.
wrong. I'm gonna say, don't get me wrong. I fucked up by giving Tyler a low charisma the first time I made him, which is a bard mistake. But not once have I not grabbed Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, I got it. It's there.
that you
Wait,
can
what?
use
Hang on.
whenever it doesn't burn spells
Wait,
a lot.
wait.
And he can do up to what, 66 by the time you're max level, something like that.
Wait. How many cantrips am I allowed to have? It says 1 out of 2.
If I remember right, a bard at level 1 has access to 2 cantrips, and then once you hit level 3, you have access to 3 or 4.
Then maybe it's because I just blew through it and didn't bother to pick. Maybe that's why. Okay.
Why I told you,
Well,
you're gonna play bard, take your time.
Well, obviously we got him here. Well, you know what? We'll go.
And then 2. Yeah,
Okay,
you should
right.
have. And then, like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, 2
Wait,
first level spell slots.
I can already learn Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, here's the thing. As a bard player, take healing spells, because we don't have a
Okay.
healer, and the ones that will down enemies. So Tasha's hideous laughter, dissonant whispers, fucking vicious mockery, anything that'll cause disadvantage to the enemy is going to be your best friend. So as one of your spells, I would take Tasha's hideous laughter. But Dissonant Whispers is a little bit better, because if I remember right, I don't think Tasha's Hideous Laughter does any damage. I think it just makes them prone with laughter. Which ultimately gives you advantage, but...
I think I got it. Hang on. Do I get... Okay, I got 4 spells. I just need to learn another cantrip.
Which, for cantrips, I recommend Firebolt and Vicious Mockery, just to keep some distance between you and the people.
Oh, you were making fun of me for having Fireball. Now you want me to say, oh, Fireball. Fireball. I'm kidding.
No, I'm just saying you're squishy because you're a bard.
Well, I already have Firebolt prepped. Okay, we're good, I think. Well, okay, that's 3 what's it called? Let me delete you somehow. There's Thaumaturgy. Let me get rid of it. Or is that just there? I don't know. Okay, whatever. It says fucking... Okay, whatever.
I was gonna say, if anything, do you have a piece of paper you can write down your fucking spells and shit on real quick?
No, I got them. I got them on, what's it called? D&D Beyond. I got them. We're fine.
Alright.
We're cool. As I was saying, I have Vicious Mockery. Your coochie smells like tuna fish.
Your coochie smells like tuna fish. And it's not coochie, it's pussy. Anyway, sorry, Jason, go ahead.
Whoops.
Well, howdy there, Mr. Panda. I would, like to look into your health potions. Well, Mr. Logan, I do apologize. I'm just a fan of pandas. I love your guys' way of life. I reckon enough for me and my compatriot here, so about 4 I'll do her.
Oh.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, well, I reckon. What does one run me? Like, what is the rate per potion? Oh yeah, take your time. Take your time. Okay, well, just out of curiosity, I ain't too, knowledgeable on the coinage around here. Will this cover it? I'm gonna pull out that platinum piece that the Lord gave us.
Regardless, I hope we get changed back.
Okay. So it'd be 800 gold pieces, so I should be getting 200 gold pieces back. Alright, beautiful. Okay, so I'll be getting 2 gold pieces back. Okay, okay. Oh no, you're good, you're good. I had to double check the math because as I was writing it down, I'm like, wait, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, well, it makes sense because the way I look at it is a copper is a penny, and then a silver is $1, and then a gold, is, $100. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Electrum I have is a penny, and then copper is $1. Yeah, not bad. I only use it if it's already in the campaign and it's like a really prominent given thing, and I just chalk it up as a penny. Nah, I feel you though, because I fucking hate Electrum. Like, sweet. Yeah, it. And those are, remind me, those are 1d6 a piece, yeah? Or 1d8.
So, you said 4 each?
Yeah, I went ahead. Yeah, I went ahead and bought us 4 each, and then you can just hang on to that platinum piece that the Lord gave you in case we need more down the road. I feel like we're gonna be sitting pretty okay for healing stuff though. So you don't have to burn your spell slots because I have 2 things of gumbo left, which is a D4 each, and then my 4 potions, your 4 potions, and if you have any gumbo left. And then hopefully Lady Luck's on our side for rolls. So.
Ain't that the truth? How about a new instrument? Just anything that produces music. Something light and easy to carry. Hmm. Do you have any loops? Never mind us.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna lean down low. Try asking him for a ukulele.
What the fuck is an ukulele?
Just trust me. Oh. A tiny guitar.
What?
I reckon.
Sure.
34th and Quest. I'm gonna turn to the mercenary. You know where that is? Oh. Yeah, so I'm gonna look at the high astral. You reckon, you know where that is? Alright, lead the way. I'm sorry. Appreciate you. Man, if I ever, I can say if I ever open a store, that's what I'm gonna name it. Logan's Luggage and shit. Sorry, what was that last part? Okay. As we're passing by, I'm gonna turn in oil and go. Well, I reckon that's that reused cemetery that the guards were speaking of earlier. I gotta say, looks like a version of it.
I'll simply acknowledge and please move on. I'm like, Well, of course, maybe I'm just simply looking for the words to say.
I think Jackson's gonna turn in oil. Well, I reckon this stop's more for you, so I think I'm gonna chill with our friend here for a bit while you're in getting yourself a new instrument.
Who just joined? Who's this chucklefuck?
Nerds.
God damn it.
Oh yeah? Well, you know what? How about I counter with another N word? Huh? Nincompoop.
With Elliot, don't forget we're streaming, sir.
Well, I meant nincompoop.
Sure you did.
No. I always pull this kind of stunt.
I mean,
Um,
to be fair, of all of us that can say it, Elliot is the can.
I never was. I pull this stunt all the time. Where I'll bait it, but then I'll just say nincompoop or nerd or something. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yes. Mm-hmm. My greetings, darling. I'm looking for something. I'm looking to increase my musical profile, you know? Something with strings. Something with strings. Something to play on the road. Uh-huh. Too angelic. Perhaps you have a guitar, a lute, or an ukulele? See, too heavenly, too pure, for my taste at least. Oh, I stand corrected. How much? Is that so? You can do what? Hmm. I see.
In other
I'll
words,
have you know.
check.
Oh, Jesus. Roll of persuasion. Ah, shoot.
Come on, Bard, it's your thing. Charisma's your thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's no way I'm failing this.
Especially if you pick persuasion as one of your skills. It's a +2 right there.
Stop missing the thing. There we go. That is a 21. Seduce me. See, I might just appear to be a normal bard across the land, but I've been selected for a special mission by your king, truly. And I believe this instrument of metallic madness and beauty is most paramount for my quest. And if that price is too steep, well, it could cause the downfall of this very kingdom to the hordes of the undead. And perhaps, oh, just the undead hordes of zombie gophers, yes. They're taking over this town, yes. What? I didn't say they were people. My dear, that would not just be town ending, that'd be world ending. I mean, the zombie rabbits, they're stealing the crops. Oh, no. It's all under control, my dear. All I need is that instrument you have. Well, you see, my dear, my music not only brings people together under my whim, it also controls animals at my whim. You see, I simply use my magnificent musical tunes to simply lead the hordes elsewhere, but they won't be of any bother to anybody. A lot more effective than anything your farmer can do. And perhaps with the coin I spent or save here, I can upon my return, I can treat you to, shall we say, a nice dinner on me. Hmm. 20 gold. How about we call it a nice even 15 and we'll call it there. You got yourself a deal. My dear, you have just earned yourself the finest meal money can buy upon my return, and perhaps wherever else the night takes us. 'Tis well, my dear, but perhaps when I return you can call me yours. You too, my dear. So wait, what is this exactly so I can add it to my inventory?
player.
Harp of metal music, that's metal. Great sword of sharpness, no thank you. Oh, I gotta add a custom item, okay. Yeah, harp of metal madness. So wait, what type of creature was it again? Was she? A shifter. So, is this the part where I say I successfully seduced a dragon? Okay. I
Seduce me. You seduced a Neko girl.
I seduced a cat girl. That's crazy.
She
Mm-hmm. I still here? Okay, good. You cut out for a second. I get paranoid.
Good, if you want me to. I can just create quick character on Beyond.
Oh, I'm kidding.
First level. Quick question: what are the classes so far that you got? Barbarian, Bard.
Oh, and
Bet uno momento.
Well, I'm just curious.
how many years a cleric if we walk too far?
I was gonna say, how much longer are we planning on going?
How?
Okay.
Depending on how much longer, I probably won't be up for too much later. I gotta get to bed eventually.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 1:30 your time, yeah.
Yeah. God. If only I had that much game in real life.
And you know what? Well, the sad part is you do. You came up with all of that. You just gotta be confident.
Time to make an announcement. Noel, what was my fucking name again? Noel Zella is a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right.
Anyway, Chase, will you continue through?
Oh, he's back.
Back.
Hello? There we go.
I'm not sure. But I think I did. Yep, we're good. Okay, cool. Hopefully that fixed it for good now. Okay. Alright, what was this in? Oh yeah, anyway, what I was saying was I had one other thing that I wanted to do, and one other optional thing that doesn't exactly have to happen right now, but you know what I mean. So
I was gonna say that's up to you guys on what you wanted to do.
How much longer do you reckon it'll take?
Well, and honestly, with the I didn't hear you because you cut out kind of, but the last thing shouldn't take that long. Ooh. The optional thing was the one that was it's a variable time frame. Ooh.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, because the idea is that the last thing won't take that long. It's literally just some explanation and that's it.
I see. Very well.
And then
I'll
close.
stay up till then.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you wanna end up, or if you just wanna if you just wanna do the end stuff real quick for the night, and then Matt can have time to build a character, and then when next week rolls around, we can go back and do the other thing, if that's possible.
Yeah, that's fine.
If
But
not,
that
we'll-
works. No, that works perfect because I can go. Sorry, you go.
I was gonna say that way. If anything, we can just move forward. Matt has time to really build his character, so he doesn't have to worry about speed doing it quick. And
Yeah, he can put some
stuff
effort
like that.
into it and stuff, and he can at least listen in on the end of the session, so he knows what's gonna happen when he gets put into the game and stuff too.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyway, so the idea is, like I said, you guys step out into the. You step out into the streets where these two are sitting on the bench. What do you? How do you? What do you do? Noel.
This would be Noel.
Yep. Noel.
Hey, what happened?
You step out of the shop. What do you do? These two are sitting on a
first
bench.
trying to see what... Well, I try to listen in on what they're listening to, because I'm a nosy little shit. Talking mushroom.
Okay, well, and then Jackson, what are you talking with, sorry, what are you, Exton? What are you talking about with Exton?
Honestly, the only thing I want to know is I'm gonna turn to him and say, I just got one question. What do you reckon we're in for on this journey here? Like, can you give us any insight on what we're gonna be facing?
Absolutely. He leans in real close to you. A whole lot of bullshit.
Checks out.
So as Noel steps out, he waves you over and he's like, "Please have a seat and let me explain so I don't have to do this twice." The idea is that, as I was mentioning, Velsig has not been contacted in a very long time. It's a small, remote island that does not allow anyone from the outside to step foot on the land without permission. Hence why we are going through such effort to make sure that you can charter a boat there. But that's also why none of our maps are detailed in any way. We only know what the coastline looks like from a distance. We're not even sure if the side of the map that we have is correct or not. But I will say that, we should actually go to the college and get a copy of Jagenfeld's map and a copy of the Velsig map, so you have those on your travels. And he gets up and kind of wanders towards the college, which is not that one, it's this one. Semantics, it's over here. Anyway, and you guys, walk down the street, walk down an alley, and you see this large building with a glass dome on one side and a pitched roof. And you walk in, and it's a massive hall with a desk sitting behind it. And he walks up to the clerk sitting behind the counter. And it's a human just sitting there, and he's writing with a quill on some parchment. He looks up. He's an older gentleman, kind of grumpy looking. And like, what do you want? Sorry, that 1 second. His voice is actually, what do you want? And Exton looks at him. We're here for copies of the maps of Velsig and Jagenfeld. What do you mean? We don't keep those here. Those are at the library. What are you, stupid? Oh, no, I forget that we moved our documents. Let us wander. And he kind of like turns around, shaking his head and rubbing his forehead, and he's like, such a bother, and he walks outside. As you guys walk outside, to your right directly, you see this fence line, and on the other side of they're like wooden fence, and on the other side of this wooden fence, you see what looks to be cows, but they're all walking on 2 feet, and they're all wandering around, kind of like bending over and grabbing some grass out of the ground with a hand and like stuffing it into their mouth. And you realize that these are minotaurs. And there's a giant, large red barn over off into the far side. The grass is a blue-green kind of color. It's bluegrass. And you can, very far off into the distance, you can see a human standing there, kind of like tending to something on the ground. And then on another part of the field, you can see what appears to be an orc standing doing some form of yard work or work of some sort. Paxton turns to the two of you, kind of gesturing. He's like, come along, we've got to go to the library. And he wanders off towards the library.
I guess I'd just follow suit, I guess.
Okay, so the two follow him. Elliot?
That's not slavery, is it? I hope he's getting paid for his work. I said I hope that's not slavery there.
No, I heard you.
Was,
One?
I reckon it's fair wage.
As you're walking behind Exton saying this, he kind of turns to you. I'm a little confused. Who do you believe is the slave in that situation?
So wait, it was the orc doing field work, then a bunch of minotaurs around him. What did the orc?
Yeah, there was a human and an orc in the field, kind of tending to like something each on their own, and then a bunch of minotaur just kind of grazing.
Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything.
Exton kind of is like, yes, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, that's the caretakers. There's no slavery going on. They coexist symbiotically.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, he's new in town. They both are. I can't remember their names. We're here at the library, and he opens the door, and we walk into a massive library. The walls are, covered in books. There's several floors, at least 6 floors, all with, books stacked as high as about 7, 8 feet tall, ladders, maybe higher, honestly. Ladders all over the place to climb up to get books are too high up out of reach. There's several, races, different species of people all milling about all over the place. Again, there's a, desk sitting there, and there's a person sitting behind it, and they look up. I was pretty sure I have a name for this person. Yeah. They kind of look at the three of you, and Exton is like, Zellum, it's good to see you again. And the plasmoid kind of raises their hand and waves it at you, and is like, it's good to see you as well. How are you doing? Excellent. Like, I'm faring well, honestly. Could be better. Doing escorts at the moment, trying to wander these people around town, get them what they need to do. Could I by chance acquire a copy of the Jägenfeld and the Velsig maps? Please and thank you. I would much appreciate it, darling. And she kind of like turns into a puddle, goes into a grate, and disappears for a bit.
Ready?
So,
I didn't know if you guys had anything to chat about in that section for a second, or not at all. That was why I was opening it up for roleplay.
The bard is silent
Oh, okay.
for now.
Okay, you're all good. Okay, so she just pretty much comes back with the maps, out of the same grate she disappeared out of, popping up with the piece of paper, and she... Here you are, Acton. I am sorry that it took me so long. I normally don't take as long, but this Velsigan map was really hard to find. Axton is like, I appreciate it very much, my dear. And between you and me, don't go around telling all of the professors about this. I don't think anyone from the college would want to hear about it. They don't like when we try and contact Velsig. And she kind of looks at him and she's like, "Oh, you didn't hear? Something happened to the professor. I'm not sure. I'm sure that they sent somebody for you to go and look it over. You should go to his office immediately." Absolutely, I will be over there immediately. And he turns to the two of you and he's like, "You two should come with me just in case I need you for something." And he wanders off. The three of you make your way over to the professor's office and you find the place to be completely ransacked, except for the main desk in the middle of the room, which is flipped all the way over onto the lid of it is on the ground, and there's a colossally huge sword just slashed into it, not to the point where it's like breaking the not breaking the desk, but it is, it's cleaved a good portion into it, and on the back of the handle, on the base of it where the pommel is a spike, and in the spike is a note. Who wants to get it?
The plot thickens.
I reckon I'll go grab it.
I'm sure you can make more use of it than me, big guy.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the, you said it was a dagger?
No, it is a
Sword.
colossal sword, like extremely large.
Shit.
I
So it's
attempt to
Mike.
make it.
I was asking who was going to grab that note.
Oh, I thought you said who's gonna grab it.
I
I'll go ahead and grab it.
You're good. I thought I said I probably said it, but I meant it like as in
The note, yeah.
yeah. Anyway, can you see the note?
I do not see the note.
Oh, is this better?
I guess so. Do I have to make a check to see the note?
Oh, it should. I hit show to players. I don't know why it's not showing you it.
Let's see. This is it figures that
Fuck.
halfway.
Sorry, AirPods disconnected.
Good.
We should choose.
Do you want me to just read it to you?
If you're reading this and you're like, you should hear the voices say their voices first. You say the voices say they keep them safe. They wouldn't learn or they know about shit out. Say what is their thoughts. Key have to quickly. It's by this is weird. Okay. That is a crazy ass note.
How crazy is crazy?
Well, if you
Just
click
give me the
watch,
highlight.
What
just click watch stream and read it.
I do that.
No, I know.
Oh my god, I can do that.
I know, I know that, but
Essentially-
like his character's not reading it. You are.
Oh, that doesn't need a
Yes.
crazy ass note.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Essentially, it says by research has found 3%.
Yeah, I'm reading it now.
3% of that place will be overrun. Apparently, we should get the fuck out of here. Is what it's basically warning.
I see. Well, well, ma'am, all day. Always trust the man who hears voices in his head.
Alrighty, and that is where we will end the session for today.
Oh my god.
Very well.
Thanks for coming. Nice day.